I'm Austin Wright, and I'm auditioning for the late night show host spot on Lawrence Channel 6 show called The Not So Late Show. And as my for my audition tape, I decided to get somebody in here, and I would interview them on what they think about me and whatnot. Today I've scheduled a meeting and an interview with somebody that you might recognize. But before I start, I would just like to acknowledge my interviewee, and I would like him to respond. And just so you guys know that this isn't made up, I want him to respond and let you guys know that this is really happening as I say it is.
It's absolutely true.
Thank you, and that I'm humbled to say that, Mr. President, you're one of my biggest fans, one of my biggest comedy fans.
It's absolutely true.
Now, first of all, since this interview is directly related to my audition at Channel 6 for the late night host spot, do you have any information? How would you describe the other people who are auditioning for this role?
The youngest, healthiest people.
I see. Okay. How would you describe me then?
Older, sicker.
Okay. Okay. Another jab. This is really an interview. But healthcare would help, so thanks. I don't know what you're trying to say, but whatever. Mr. President, what are your thoughts on my dismal views on YouTube and Funny or Die and RooftopComedy.com? What are your thoughts on...
I'm hopeful that we're going to continue to see more and more people take advantage of it.
I see. Back to Lawrence Channel 6. If they don't hire me as their late night show host, what would be the repercussions?
After 20 years, they'll be forgiven.
Okay. What if they were to hire me?
They'll be forgiven after 10 years.
All right, Mr. President, you're being very cooperative. I want to play a quick game called Good Idea, Bad Idea. I'm going to say something. You just give me your first response. Good idea, bad idea. Idea number one. Lawrence Channel 6 hiring me, Austin Wright, as their late night show host.
Good idea.
Me getting naked right now.
Bad idea.
Mr. President, what comes to mind when you see me, Austin Evan Wright?
Extraordinarily poor.
Slightly rude. Maybe something a little bit more in my favor. What would you say, since you're such a fan of mine, what would you say to a potential employer wanting to hire me? One word, give it to me, baby.
Profitable.
Mr. President, what would you say if I told you that I have man boobs and an embarrassing private section?
Everybody would love to have that.
What if I decided to pursue a career in prostitution? Hmm?
You make a lot of money.
Mr. President, what advice would you give to somebody trapped in a plastic bag full of water?
Know how to poke holes.
How would you explain my comedy songs to people?
It's unprecedented.
Mr. President, where would you say I should take my comedy?
Across the country.
Word association. 2 words. Vagina jam.
One of the things we're very proud of.
I happen to like walking through neighborhoods late at night, peering into people's back windows to see what they're watching on TV for a ratings study that I'm doing. What say you?
People being legitimately scared about, well, if we've got somebody who we've been told is in our backyard.
Bad idea?
Bad idea most of the time. Exactly what are you doing?
I was just getting comfy. Is this okay? Is this acceptable? I mean, it's my house. I don't care if he's the president. I mean, these are my nipples, and if I want to show them, I'm going to show them. Okay, well then let's continue. Thank you. Cut and action. Let's go.